What is up, guys, and welcome back. Right, here we can have every single gap in the school. Now, what I didn't mention before, guys, I highly recommend turning on the game mods. Go to settings, game mods, and activate perfect rail, perfect balance, activate everything, because doing it the way I did it, one after another, was going to take an incredibly long time, and you're still able to get the achievement by using them. Also, check the description for shortcuts to all of the individual gaps that you are looking for, so consult that if you need to find a specific one. Right, so there, Ditchin Class is going to be over the gap right there. The next one is going to be, let me have a check at my list over here, dumpster rail, which is going to be right there, rail to rail over the dumpster. Next is going to be the garbage ollie. Now the reason why I didn't just continue to this garbage ollie after the dumpster rail is because of the shortcut. So if someone's looking for a specific one, you click on the shortcut and I'll start at the beginning again so you know where to go exactly from there. And this is how I want to structure the rest of them, with one or two exceptions. Most of them are going to be just like this from the beginning, so you know exactly where to go all of the time. Okay, hall pass gap. From here you have to jump down onto this rail. Not easy, but with practice you will smash that out in no time. Okay, Funbox to table transfer. This is going to be outside, well, in the playground. You're going to have a couple of fun boxes here, but only one of them has a table next to it. Not this one. This one. And if I mess it up, I do a little fade like that to save time as well. So from that fun box onto the table without touching the ground. Oh no, we've done that one. All access gap is going to be... Let's find out where this one is. I don't remember offhand. I recorded this about 2 days ago. There it is, right there, down that rail. I recorded this about 2 days ago. I thought I was going to do everything in one video. In the end, it was just too much content, so I decided to do them individually. But there's going to be a playlist in the description. As I create them, I'll add all of them to that playlist, and then that playlist will be the Gap Master trophy. So it's a rail all the way down on the inside of this to get the huge rail. Next up, the kicker gap. That's going to be... I'm not sure where this one is. It's probably going to be off these two kickers right in front of us here. So just jump this, or ollie this, or backflip it if you will. Kick a gap right there. Long ass rail. This could be down the right or left hand side of this windy path. Looks like the left hand side. No, right hand side. So get as much of that as you can on the rail, and the long ass rail gap will be yours. Okay, next, park gap. Let's see where we're going for this one. And it is strange that they're called gaps when they could be wall rides, they could be actual gaps, they could be ramps, they can be anything. There we go, park gap right there. Mini gap. It's probably going to be the other side of that, I would assume. I think it's a smaller gap between the two quarter pipes. Let us have a look, yeah? I love this alien character. He's my favorite. I love it. I love the sound effects as well. Make sure you're playing it loud. There is the mini gap right there. As you can see, I've got all the perfect balance, no bails on everything, just to make sure I get this as quickly as possible, because that's what YouTube's about. The quicker you get guides up, the better. And I could have put these up ages ago, but like I said, I was going to do them in one video, then changed my mind. So from the drainage area, hop the bridge, and you've got over a footbridge. Alright, over the air conditioner is going to be the big fella. Sorry if you can hear that truck reversing outside. It is fairly warm, and I ain't closing that window. There we go, over the air conditioner, which is the massive box on top of the roof. Next one is going to be the planter gap. Pretty straightforward. From one of these planters to the next one. Planter gap times 2. There we go. Playground rail. I'm assuming this is going to be the one behind the climbing wall. Let's have a look-see. Hope you guys are enjoying this game. It's absolutely amazing. So nostalgic for me. We grew up playing this game. PS1, PS2, whichever one it was. And there is the, oh no, sorry, that's not the gap. The rail is actually the climbing wall. Now, if you don't get it, it means you haven't landed early enough on the playground rail. So do it again, and just do it slower. And some of the gaps, I mean, I have to go into a lot more detail. There's a transfer, rail to rail transfer. I go into a lot more detail because some of them are very difficult. Just watching them isn't enough. So when the gaps get more and more difficult, I will start explaining the longer ones in detail and how I eventually got them done. So this one is going to be from this roof all the way down to the awning, I think it is, without railing. Yeah. And you could also manual down that right now if you wanted to get another gap. But like I mentioned, I have to do them separately with shortcuts because people are going to be jumping to them. If I start in the middle of the stage, you're not going to know what the hell is going on. Okay, roof to roof gap. This is going to be onto the lower roof right down here. Hold R2 or push up. And remember guys, some people think that we're still joking about the double tap up. If you double tap up on the D-pad just before you launch, he will do a boneless and you will go much higher. And depending on how late you can do it very late once you've left the ramp actually. But play around with that and you'll know exactly what's cutting in very short time. So Funbox to rail from there onto the wall and you've got it straight away. Downhill manual. This is going to be just to the left as you start. You start a manual before you get to the edge right over there and manual all the way down, and again having the perfect balance is going to make this a breeze. Some people would like to do it without all that stuff attached, but obviously like I said, doing guides, I can't afford to get all the way there and then wipe out and then have to go back there from the beginning. So for the interest of the guides, I've definitely used the game mods. So from here, just get a little bit of speed and start the manual before you get the... Yeah, I thought, no, that's going too little. So you can start it anywhere on that side, and looks like you'll get it across the gym pretty easily right there. Alright, the roof hop. Let's see where this is. This is going to be where some of these stats are. And it's come to light now that skaters with different styles have their collectibles in different locations. There's no way I could have known this playing one character. So, for instance, one of these stats for the park or vert is going to be, or vert is going to be up here, whereas my stat was not because I'm a street skater. Okay, downhill, the awning. This is going to be the same area as where you got the roof to roof. But this time we're not going to land on the green awning. We're going to actually grind the rail. Let's see if that's what I do. Yeah, some of the time you have to turn off the special. So just grind down there and then manual all the way down to get the down the awning gap. Gap in inverted commas. It's not really a gap, is it? Across the gym now, we've done that one. Perfectly balanced is next. This one was actually quite difficult. I recommend turning off the special if you've got it on, because I tried this many times, but I was going too fast. Or maybe just have a little less of a run-up, and then eventually you'll have the perfect balance right there. Okay, the gigantic rail is going to be all the way down the bottom, the other side of the area that you did last time. That doesn't help you very much, but it's going to be right over here. So start on the left-hand side or the right-hand side. I don't think it matters. And just grind from there all the way along, and the gigantic rail is yours. Then we have the ridiculous rail after this. There it is, gigantic rail. Thanks for playing. Okay, ridiculous rail. I'm not sure where this one is. Oh yeah, this is going to be the left-hand side of this, all the way down from this point, not the start of the hill. And I'm not sure what happens if you try and do tricks in between, but I'm not sure. So that's going to bring us to the end, guys. Remember, in the playlist below, I'm going to have every single gap in the entire game grabbing you the Gap Master Trophy. Gold trophy, that is. Also remember, if you're having trouble with any trophies, anything at all, you can email me from the description. I do share play as part of my full-time job, and I can help you get those tricky trophies and the tricky platinum. So like I say, guys, if you're enjoying the content, smash the like button. If you really are, then subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.